Once upon a time, deep in the heart of the forest, there lived a brave little squirrel. He was a brave and courageous creature, and his friends and family looked up to him for his strength and courage. He was determined to embark on a quest to save his beloved forest from the dangers that threatened it, with the help of his loyal friends. He was sure he could succeed in his mission. The animals of the forest gathered together to discuss the situation. All of them were concerned about the mysterious disappearance of their nuts and seeds. The birds, mice, and chipmunks all shared their stories of how their supplies had been stolen away. Even the brave little squirrel, who had been so determined to solve the mystery, was at a loss. Everyone was eager to find a solution. So the animals decided to come up with a plan. They would search the forest and its surrounding areas for the thief. The brave little squirrel was determined to save his friends despite his small size. He was determined to face the dangers ahead. He gathered his courage and set out on his quest. He knew that he had to be brave and take risks if he wanted to save his friends. He was determined to do whatever it took to protect them. He marched forward, determined to face whatever danger lay ahead. The brave little squirrel was determined to help the other animals in the forest. He gathered all the courage he had and set off on his quest. He traveled through the dense forest, over mountains, and across rivers, searching for a way to help his friends. He encountered many obstacles along the way, but he refused to give up. He knew that he had to keep going if he was going to save his beloved forest. The squirrel began his journey through the forest, determined to save his beloved home. He bravely ventured through the unknown, encountering many obstacles along the way. He stumbled upon hidden pathways, unknown to him before, and ventured deep into the forest. With each step he took, he was closer to his goal of saving the forest and its inhabitants. Despite the danger, he remained steadfast in his mission. He was determined to succeed, no matter what. Leaving the comfort and safety of the forest behind, the adventurers set off on the dark and unknown path. As they ventured further, the trees and plants around them became more and more unfamiliar. They had no idea what lay ahead, and the darkness of the night made it difficult to see more than a few feet ahead. With every step, the adventurers felt the unknown looming around them, and the air seemed to grow thicker and heavier with each passing second. Despite the fear and uncertainty, they continued on, determined to find the magical acorn. The search for the magical acorn began as soon as the adventurers entered the forest. With every step, they felt a sense of anticipation, hoping to find the acorn that would grant them all of their wishes. They kept their eyes peeled for any sign of the acorn, but the dense foliage made it difficult to see. The adventurers continued their search, undeterred by the darkness and the unknown path that lay ahead. After hours of searching, they finally found the magical acorn, nestled among the roots of an ancient tree. With a triumphant cheer, they knew their journey had been a success. As they ventured further into the forest, the group of adventurers were suddenly startled by a loud growl. They quickly realized that the source of the sound was a large bear. Standing in their path, the adventurers stopped in their tracks, unsure of what to do next. The bear seemed to be sizing them up. and the adventurers were unsure of whether it was friendly or not. With a deep breath, one of the adventurers stepped forward and slowly began to approach the bear. After a few moments, the bear seemed to sense the adventurer's peaceful intentions, and the group was surprised to find that the bear was actually quite friendly. With the bear's help, the adventurers continued their journey, feeling more confident and secure in the forest. The squirrel had found the magical acorn that would save the forest. But what he didn't know was the secret of the acorn's power. He knew it was powerful, but he had no idea what it could do. He had to find out the secret before he could use the acorn. To save the forest, he began to search for clues, exploring every corner of the forest in hopes of uncovering the secret of the acorn with the help of the bear. He eventually discovered the truth. The acorn could restore life to the forest and bring it back to its former glory. The acorn was said to possess great power, capable of granting its bearer the strength of 100 men. Legends spoke of its ability to transform the weak into the strong, and to heal the sick and the injured. It was believed to be a symbol of hope and courage, and many believed that it was a gift from the gods. With its power, the acorn could bring joy and prosperity to those who held it. After discovering the secret of the acorn, the group of adventurers set off on their journey home. Despite the difficulties they faced along the way, they never lost sight of their goal. With the power of the acorn in their minds, they pushed on, determined to make it back to their families and friends. As they finally reached the border of their home, they were filled with joy and relief. The long journey was finally over, and they were ready to celebrate their success. The villagers gathered around the acorn tree, rejoicing in the newfound strength of the acorn. They lit a bonfire and celebrated the return of the acorn with music and dancing. They shared stories and food, and thanked the acorn for its power and protection. The celebration was a reminder of the importance of the acorn and its ability to bring strength and hope to the village. It was a night of joy and unity as the villagers celebrated the power of the acorn.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.